Chapter 7. To find romance, do you have to have a nice car and a lot of money? As with being attractive, it doesn't hurt. But if we look around a little at a few real-life examples, we will find out for sure just how important it is to have a lot of money and an expensive car on our road to romance. If you happen to have a lot of money and a dozen luxury cars, this would not necessarily hurt your chances of finding a lot of romance and happiness, but there is certainly no guarantee. You go home one day, park your luxury car before going inside, and happen to notice a particularly attractive girl also getting out of her car. You smile and say hello. She is polite by returning the smile, but not overly friendly as she continues on her way into her apartment without bothering to converse with you. Attractive as she is, you decide to stick your neck out of it by writing a friendly one-word note of lunch on the back of one of your business cards and slip inside the door and window of her car. The next time you see her, she ignores you, but again she is too attractive to just forget. This time you put your apartment number on your card before placing it on her car. A day or two later you are surprised when there is a loud banging on your apartment door. When you open it, there's a guy with a shaved head, a few small tattoos on his bare arms, and standing only 5 feet tall. He is flexing his muscles and telling you that he is going to clean your clock if you don't stop bothering his girlfriend. When you ask who is his girlfriend, he describes the gorgeous brunette that you have been noticing in the parking lot. You explain to the savage-like young man that you are sorry and that you didn't know the girl was his girlfriend. A few days later you see the young fellow again when he is with a hot brunette that towers above him. They don't speak even to one another and are solemn as they are getting into the car. When you see them a day or so later, you thank God they are having an argument and almost begin to pray that they will soon be breaking up. It's something about all she would like from him is a little help from him. It's a lot of rent, she says, and she could really use the help. A few days later you nearly panic when you see that she is moving out, and you really wish that he were moving out instead. You can easily see she is moving out in order to quit paying the rent for him, and can only hope she at least stays in the neighborhood. As fate and good luck would have it, you notice a week or so later that the hot brunette is staying in the neighborhood, but to your dread of dread, she absolutely can't stand you and has found another guy already, another one that is taller and a lot more tattoos than the first, short guy with a shaved head. You find yourself almost feeling sorry for the short neighbor guy with a shaved head. He has lost the beautiful girl, probably broken, about to be evicted, and wallowing helplessly in self-pity over the loss of the girl. But within a few days you see him with another hot fox and wonder what's going on. What does this guy have that makes him such a hot chick magnet? It isn't long before you see the short guy and his new squeeze lovingly moving her things into his place. She has a job in a medical office of some kind. Of course, he's broke, but it doesn't matter because they are in love, and love doesn't care about the rent or who is going to pay it. After a time you take a second look at the neighbor's new hot chick and ask yourself, what the hell does he drive? Maybe that's it. Maybe his ride is so awesome that the women can't resist him. When you finally see what he drives, it makes you want to shave your head, get a few tattoos, a piercing or 3, let your brand new luxury car slide over a cliff, and get yourself one of those magic skateboards like your neighbor with a shaved head. Having money and spending it is definitely very enjoyable, as most of us with any of it would certainly agree. And many of us would not want to be as broke as our gigolo friend with a shaved head who changes girlfriends as soon as the girl's money runs out. If we are not living amongst the rich and famous and have a social need to keep up with the neighbors, we would at least want to have a job and a respectable vehicle to get us around. But other than that, a luxurious lifestyle is obviously not at all necessary in finding romance.